Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Duke Silver and we have a Sharebear game today. As of right now, there are only 2 days left to get into the first draws for the giveaway. So leave a comment on any one of my videos between now and July 28th at 11:59 p.m. to be entered into a draw for an 800 gem code and a draw for a Super Pan bundle. That'll be 2 separate draws, so yeah, just any comment will put you in both draws. Okay, so let's get into this. Yeah, Sharebear is a hero that I don't really play that often. It's generally fine. Like, the downside is pretty mitigated in ladder. Sharebear is a hero that I really don't like in like very competitive lobbies, like in tournaments. Just because, you know, your opponents are higher average skill, so they can leverage the gold a lot more. But on ladder, it's good. All right, so yeah, we got a triple nice and early, and we took a Noble Steed there because we had Cinderella in the shop. So being able to get a level 3 treasure off of Cindy is going to be really great. I mean, obviously, everyone is pretty versed and knows that level 3 treasures are very good. Things like Crystal Ball and Hat and Treasure Map, of course. But yeah, and also getting a triple Frog Prince here is quite strong. Just a big character that kind of mops up early boards pretty easily. All right, and yeah, we got a nice little Mix-a-Wizzle there into a book, which is the spell cast during combat is gonna give us an extra quest trigger on the Cinderella here. Here I'm trying to figure out what I should buy. The gold isn't very clean, but I do want to buy one of these econ units, and I'm going to go with the pig here and over the ogre princess. Stats are a little bit higher, and the econ is a little bit more reliable, I think. All right, we get both stag attacks off, so that's going to be a huge power spike for us during this fight, anyways. Usually, if you get one stag attack off, like, you're pretty favored to win a fight, just because it's a fair amount of stats, nice, like early in the game like this. This is a really awkward treasure selection though. So we don't have any evils, we don't have any range, and we don't have any slay characters, but we're gonna take the cloak because we have a Polywoggle in the shop, so the extra +3/+3 behind the stag, we can probably get that to slay. And yeah, then we get the Cinderella treasure, and we get a 3 because of the Noble Steed, and we get a Crystal Ball, so that's pretty sweet. And I really don't want to. I wanted the princess because I have the cloak, but I really didn't want to lock for it, so I'm fine playing down a character with the stag to try and get some of this Cinderella, Brave Princess value here. But Brave Princess did not get any value there. But we do win this fight with our pig alive, so that's nice. We get another 3 treasure here. Really hoping for a hat, but no such luck. And I'm gonna take the fancy pants and get rid of this cloak. The cloak is only giving 2 of my characters a bonus, so I think that's 4.0. I'm kind of ready to move on from this Brave Princess immediately. Like, since it didn't get a slay, if I had gotten a slay in the last combat, I might not have abandoned that so early, but yeah. All right, and then yeah, so since we got the fancy pants, and we only have 3 gold left, I'm just gonna take the doubly just as like an 8/8, just for a little bit of tempo, because I'm not gonna be able to buy anything meaningful probably. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to position this. I really want to get this the stag attack off because it's so many stats on the doubly, and I think I'm just gonna cut this poly and try and get the stats on the doubly and the Brave Princess. But the Brave Princess gets sniped immediately, so although this doubly gets nice and big, turns into a 20/20 and wins the fight for us. And I'm definitely off this Brave Princess now. It had its chance, but yeah. So Fancy Pants or Godmother is a great character to get the Fancy Pants buff on, and with the 2 peeps in the shop, is just a little too tempting to to pass there. Like, these peeps are going to give us so many buffs from the Godmother, even if they're kind of weak on board. But that's why we're going to have this 1717 in the back, just to kind of accumulate all that toughness on it, and it's going to be it's going to make use of the toughness better than a smaller character would. Yeah, like one of the biggest problems with Godmother is like the buff's pretty strong if you have a full good board, especially with tokens. But if you don't have any attack, then the toughness doesn't really matter that much. So you want to get attack on these. We'll get another pig with the Fancy Pants buff on it this time. Yeah, I'm gonna play the Friendly Spirit. It's a little bit better just because of board space than having just 2 peeps on the end there. And also it's gonna collect some of the buffs and then it's gonna transfer those buffs elsewhere as well. So putting stats on it and then having it double dip is pretty strong. And yeah, because we have the Crystal Ball, I'm gonna just pick up this Spellweaver for later. And we're gonna hope to get like an Aeon or something, or potentially some other form of cost or spell cost reduction. Luckily, we sniped that second copycat before they can get another of those Friendly Spirit buffs off. So we lose our pig, but win the fight. And there's the Aeon, which we're going to slam immediately. And you'll notice that I kept the Noble Steed because, because of Lance and Herc. Like the ability to get turn the level 5 treasure into a 6 and a 6 into a 7 is actually incredibly powerful. And yeah, we're gonna play a little bit weaker on board, and we're gonna play with the 2 double peeps here, just to get the Lance to proc, or to get the quest off immediately. Well, I mean, we're at 40, we can afford to lose the fight, but or actually, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go down a unit and then play just the 1 peep and try and get the stag buff on both the Aeon and the Lancelot. And we get pretty lucky there. The Godmother hits the peep and doesn't die, so it continues to give buffs, and we get the quest off for Lance, and we get multiple slays, and we have enough toughness to survive that Southern Siren hit. So that's a very good combat overall. All right, and there's a Wanda weirding, which we are very happy to take, and we're gonna keep the Noble Steed again, because if we can get Hercules and get a level 7, maybe have a shot at Black Prism or something. Or a Radiant Prism, or something of that powerful nature. I am going to replace it with Treasure Map though, because I mean Treasure Map's a little more reliable, and there is a Nian in the shop as well. So, not to mention we really want to triple the Aeon anyways. So we're looking for other 5s anyhow, and also we're 2 experience away from level 6 to find Hercules. So this way we get a chance at seeing a 7 before then even. And we get the slay off with Aeon, so we get a little bit of cost reduction. I almost wonder if I should have played the Scion or the Aeon in position 5 there, just to try and get the double slay again, but maybe that would have been too greedy. Although the slay for the Aeon is more important than the Lance, so maybe that was right. But anyways, we get another Aeon, which is nice, and obviously just casting all the spells we can in between, looking for these other characters, and we buff up an Aeon to over 60 attack immediately. And there's the triple for the Aeon. And it's going to be a little bit awkward, but we can sell for this. We're going to have to play the Creeper on board, and there's Black Prism. So That's exciting. Yeah, so we kept the creeper just because it's a tree, so we can use the flourish on it. So if we get this the sleigh here, and we do, basically it's over for the lobby. So things are about to get nuts. For those of you that haven't seen Black Prism casts a spell on everything you have if it's when you target one of your characters with it. And the way it interacts with Wand of Weirding, unfortunately it doesn't give 2 spells to everything, because the Wand of Weirding casts it twice, but the second one is a copy, so you're not actually casting it on it, it's just a copied spell. So whatever you target is going to get 2 spells on it, and then everything else is just going to get the 1. So it doesn't matter where you target things with the wand and prism. And that's why you're going to see me targeting Aeon with all the health spells that I can. Because yeah, it's just most important to get HP on the Aeon. Because like if it gets attacked into, if I don't get to attack first, like I need the spell cost reduction to really pop off every turn. And to be honest, it feels kind of rude to even be casting combat spells against opponents here. Because I don't need to. My board is absurdly large. And you'll notice I'm taking every single Wizard's Familiar I see, because they're going to get very large very fast. And that's a 276 Scion of the Storm. So you can tell we've cast around 137 spells, 138 spells this game already. And yeah, we cast the double Pigomorph, which again feels rude. In hindsight, I feel like I shouldn't have done it. I didn't need to. I could have just looked for more targeted spells. 'Cause I don't think my opponents are going to be able to stand up to what I'm doing anyways. So just a little feeling a little guilty for that later, or as I record this. And yeah, no, I briefly consider mix-a-whizzling my board just because it would be funny, but decide not to. And yeah, we're just gonna keep this pig on the board, just because it's, I mean, no one's getting through the rest of our board anyways, so. Did not quite get the last spell off, but oh, they take our pig out with the mummy, so they're gonna get a couple gold for next game, and that's it. We don't have to get to cast any more spells. But yeah, so that was great. Black Prism, in my opinion, is the most fun treasure in the game. Just because, I mean, it's just satisfying to cast hundreds of spells and just like watch your scaling units just balloon up to absurd proportions incredibly fast. But yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel and I appreciate it. Make sure to leave a comment. Again, all comments between now and July 28th at 11:59 p.m. will be entered. We'll enter you into the draw for the 800 gems, as well as the draw for the first Super Pan bundle. And yeah, I guess I'll see you tomorrow.